Exploring the concepts of instance variable, static variables, and static methods is something that you might know, but if not, then this video will help you master it. So what are instance variables? Instance variables are the variables we create inside the methods of our class. Each instance of a class has its own set of instance variables, ensuring that the data is encapsulated within the object itself. Let's head to the screen and understand the instance variables. So let's create a bank class. I will write class bank. Inside this I will write define init self, and we will take a name, and self.name is equal to name. And now I will create another variable named account number. So self.account number is equal to initiate it with 0, and for every customer we will increment it with 1. Now I will create another method named customer info. Inside this we will pass self, and we will print the name self.name, and we will print the account number, which is self.account number. Now if I create an object named C1, that is customer1 is equal to bank, pass a name ABC. Now if I check C1.customer.info, I can see name and account number as 1. Now let's get another C2 is equal to bank XYZ, C2.customer.info, but it still shows the account number as 1. As in the code we try to increment it, but it again initializes with 0. This is because each time we create an object within the class, the variables get initialized and are set to the default values. And that's where we need the static variables. So static variables, also known as class variables, are shared among all instances of a class. They are associated with the class itself rather than specific instances. This makes them useful for storing data that should be consistent across all objects of the class. Let's get back to the screen and see how we can implement it. So here I will create a static variable, and I will name it as acc_number and initialize it with 1. And in this code I will write self.account number is equal to the account number. So while calling the static variable we use the class name, that is bank dot the variable name. And after this I will write bank.account number and increment it with 1. Now let's check it. So our C1 has account number 1, and now C2 has account number 2. If I create a C3 and check the customer info, I can see the account number has been incremented with 1. So that is how we create a static variable. And now if I check the recent account number, I can see it's 4. But what if I change it to 50? So now our recent account number has been changed to 50, which means anybody can change it. So to prevent this thing, we'll make this static variable as a private variable. I will add a double underscore. Now if I run it, I get an error saying type object bank has no attribute account number, which means nobody can access it. But what if I want to fetch the recent account number? And to do that we will use the getter method, which will be nothing but our static method. So static method are nothing but the functions within a class that don't acquire access to instance specific data. Let's check the implementation to complete the understandings. I will create a static method, so I will write define get underscore acc number, pass nothing, and it will return bank.account number. Now you must be thinking I haven't passed self parameter inside it. It is because this is a static method and we don't need a self parameter inside a static method. And above this method I will write @static method, which is nothing but a decorator, and it will help us understand that it is a static method. So now if I create an object, I can see the get account number method, and it shows the recent account number is 2. So that's how you use the instance variables, static variables, and the static methods. So now we are well versed with various variables and methods used in OOP. If you want to know about inheritance and polymorphism, here they are on the screen. Make sure you watch it. Till then, keep learning and thanks for watching.